how do we connect and align with our dreams, our visions, our goals? One of the things that we can do is ask ourselves, where do I want to be? Where do I want to be in the next 2 years? Let's not go too far. Okay, so I know that as a very physically active person now, I want to ensure that my mobility increases. I also want to make sure that I'm eating cleaner and healthier. I want to make sure that I'm operating in the way that I require in all of the areas of my business. So I'm just generalizing there, not being exactly specific on that. But we all make smart choices. So that is that we can make them specific, we can make them measurable, we can make them attainable, realistic, and we can give them a time bound. That's why I was saying about the 2 years. But in asking myself, Anne, where exactly do I want to be in the next couple of years? What exactly, where are my goals? How am I looking at? How is that with my family? So is there something that I can do that is going to cause that change to even happen now? Well, yeah, because I start thinking, let's just take the family as I mentioned that. So I'm thinking, okay, so I want time with my family. The mindset that I need to have with my family is, hold on a second, have I prioritized time in the way that I'm now seeing that I have time with my family? Am I meeting them at their needs? Am I having meetings with them on a regular basis? And I'm asking myself these questions right now. So I've asked myself those questions, and now I go forward into the next couple of years. And what is that I want? I want, my family to have meetups, like say 2 or 3 family gatherings where it's going to be quite a lot of us come together and we meet up, say 3 times a year. Okay, so what can I do to make sure I'm making that connection right now and I'm in complete alignment with that vision? Well, what I can do is coordinate the family members to come together, have discussions. We can choose suitable days. We can plan fun and engaging activities that will be on those days. So we form like a committee, a family committee, and we come together. And the one thing that I would start doing now is making that a priority. So that in a couple of years' time, when I'm looking back at what I wanted to do, I will see that I am in complete connection and alignment with the vision that I had. Now, truly, that's all part of my goal setting. But to get to that point and really lay the groundwork, I need to make sure, like I said, about being smart, about the particular goal, I need to make sure that I've broken that goal down into smaller chunks. So what I'm needing to do is to make sure that the connection and the alignment that I want for that family goal is broken down into small milestones. Did we have the first meeting? Did we have the second meeting? Did we have the third meeting? Okay, so we have the first meeting. Evaluate what was right, what was wrong, what adjustments do we need to make? And along the way, there needs to be the celebration of meeting those achievements and coming into alignment. But there's something that we don't always do that we should do. We need to make sure that we embrace the imperfections. We need to make sure that we acknowledge that not all opportunities were executed to our best abilities. We weren't always consistent. You have to be self-aware of your strengths. And instead of dwelling on it, oh, I need to do better, use the instance as a learning opportunity. Make that a journey where you're learning, where you're going through and having reflection, because it's all about practicing self-compassion and acknowledging that making mistakes, it is a natural part of life. And when you make that mistake, it's part of our journey. I haven't beat up on myself. I've given myself some grace. So when you encounter a setback, that's the time to remind yourself, you know what, it's okay not to be okay. It's okay that there is ebbs and flows, there is ups and downs in this whole journey. And that is you saying to yourself, you know what, I've got compassion and I actually love me. You use that challenge, that mistake, that maybe missed opportunity or whatever, to learn and to grow. In every garden, there are going to be plants that will flourish at different times of the year, depending on the water and the food and the pruning, all those sorts of things. But it is so important how we prune those plants, how we, feed them and cause them to grow. Some will die off, like the missed opportunities, the setbacks. That's fine. Focus on the progress that has been made. When we embrace our imperfections, it is truly a sign of growth. It is truly a sign of us growing. So I had called this, like I said, when I put it on the Facebook description, it's making that connection of where you are on the route to your alignment of where you want to be. Make those SMART goals, break them down into small chunks, embrace the imperfections and embrace that journey. You are doing so much better than you think you are. Sometimes we have to actually tell ourselves how well we are doing until we completely embrace and believe that we are doing well. If you think about something that you did yesterday, you probably did it even better today because you may have reflected on it. Sometimes it may not have gone that way, but then that is us embracing our imperfections. There are a couple of things that help with the connection and the alignment. Making sure that you consistently have reflection time. You journal your thoughts and your feelings. You've heard me talk about that so many times. Journaling your thoughts and your feelings, taking them out of you, doing the brain dump, getting it down on paper. You can use mindfulness techniques. You can, for instance, do box breathing. Use breathing to center you, to calm you, to increase your self-awareness. Then the journaling, when you jot things down, you're reflecting on your thoughts and your feeling. And this can actually help you understand patterns, because you could take a whole month out, write what you're going through, write the next month, and then in the third month, you've gone back to look at the very first month, and you might notice that there is a pattern in your behavior or an emotion, or you may have written that you ate a particular thing and you felt a particular way, and this will help and inform your choices. So all of these pointers are really good ways of making that connection between where you are now, where you are right now, and how you want to align with where you want to be. It is all mindset and how we're going to improve that mindset. What coping mechanisms work for you? What are the interventions you need to use for you to get you where you need to be? Well, guys, I just wanted to jump on and really do a very quick and short live. So that's me. Thank you, IG guys, for staying on. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you guys for being with me. Let me know in the comments if anything you have used that I've stated has worked for you, or if you're going to run with anything that I've actually said and it works for you, let me know in the comments. I'm all about your feedback. I really do want to know what is happening with you. And if you want some free resources by me, go to the website, www.musicmindwellbeing.com. Go into the free resources area, download what you need. Also sign up for the newsletter. I'd love to be able to connect with you. And there's some great things that are coming up. All right then, guys, go ahead and continue to have a great evening. And I look forward to being with you soon. Bye for now. Thank you.